If you search on social media, any of the platforms, London vlogs, most probably they will talk about the commute to work and back. And because it's a capital and it has a very good transport system, they're gonna talk about London buses, the tube, the trains. They're gonna talk about the prices, how packed they are, and the people who are traveling on it. They rarely mention the announcements, the people who work for the public transport, and they need to do a little bit of crowd control here and there. It was a weekday, an afternoon, lots of people, going home. And people they tend to go home after work. Other places like Barcelona and I don't know any other places. Usually they go and meet friends after work. Here no, here they go home and crash on the sofa and watch something on a streaming service. So this announcement I want to talk about, it was on a very busy station, middle of London. There were so many people. Everything was packed. Even the platform was full of people. And the guy was instructing us through the speakers, be careful with your backpacks, which is absolutely true. I can confirm that people they almost never take off their backpacks, almost never. Personally, I never really use one. I don't have them, but I would definitely like to have one someday. It's very, very practical. So the guy entrusted with crowd control on this busy weekday afternoon, he was repeating this, be careful with your backpacks, and he was giving other very useful advice as well. And he remarked, it's not a rocket science. The way how he remarked this whole situation was so funny because his work here was so futile, like no one listened to him at all, but still he needed to do it. It's not a rocket science. It immediately reminded me that long time ago when I lived in a house up north of London, and we had house parties, and the next day we woke up and we gathered in the living room and we were watching stand-up comedians from from the 90s. They would say things like that. So it was very funny for me. I was smiling, and many times when you travel on the London transport and you hear the driver or any of the workers speak, they usually have a very good sense of humor. But for some reason, everyone likes the entertainment, but they never take off their backpacks.